Did you know oil prices actually went negative in 2020? At one point, sellers were literally paying people to take oil off their hands. So how is that even possible? On April 20th, 2020, the price of US oil dropped all the way down to negative $37 a barrel. It was the first time in history that oil traded at a negative price. Something that was supposed to be one of the most valuable resources on Earth suddenly cost less than nothing. To understand why, we have to look at a perfect storm of physics and panic. When the world went into lockdown, almost everything stopped at once. No flights, no driving, and factories had to shut down. So the demand for oil dropped faster than anyone expected. But that was only the beginning. Here is the part most people miss. Oil never stops being pumped out of the ground, even when nobody is buying it. So all that extra oil had to go somewhere, and the storage tanks were filling up fast. Pretty soon, there was almost nowhere left to put it. And oil with no buyer and no place to store it becomes a very expensive problem. Now, here is where it gets strange. Most people trading oil never actually want the physical barrels. They are just trading contracts, betting on which way the price moves. But if you hold that counter too long, you are legally required to take delivery of real oil. So as the deadline crept closer, the traders stuck holding those contracts started to panic. They had no way to store the oil, so they were willing to pay just to make it someone else's problem. And that is what pushed the price below zero. So what is the lesson hiding inside all of this? Price is not always about value. Sometimes it comes down to who is stuck holding something they cannot get rid of. Oil was never actually worthless. Within weeks, the price climbed back up, and by that summer, it was trading near $40 a barrel again. It was the panic, the timing, and the storage running out that created a price everyone thought was impossible. Moments like this catch most people off guard, but rarely the traders who have seen the market do strange things before. On Followme, you can follow experienced traders and watch how they react when the market does the unexpected. Because the more you understand, the less the market can surprise you.